It is that time. It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, Phil, Donald Trump didn't do as bad as you said he would in sounding juvenile. Phil, Donald Trump didn't do as bad as you said he would, sounding juvenile. Wow. Okay, here we go. This is my response. If you heard me clearly, I said this debate will tell us more about us than it will the candidates. And I articulated some of the things that we need to look out for. And yes, I use Donald Trump as my whooping boy. Not trying to whoop on him, but just trying to make sure that we don't fall for the okie doke and vote for somebody who has been a liberal and has liberal leanings and things like this when conservatism is what's going to save the day. We are in trouble. So, looking at the debates last night and hearing what this tweet is saying, again, you missed it. I've been listening to the news all day today. All the conservative talking heads, all the liberal talking heads, and all the tweets coming through and everybody responding in the debates and this and that. And it has showed, not trying to be right, but I'm about to bring a perspective. It shows that we have missed it and we are in massive trouble, people. What did we miss? We missed the media getting us looking at the shiny object that they want us to look at. What is that shiny object? It's the I told you so about the media. The I told you so tour has been going on all day. Look at your tweets. Look at the tweets you've been favoriting. Look at what you've been favoriting last night. Look at what you're saying is the winning issue for our candidates. What's the losing issue? Again, we have the media dictating, and now here we come playing this winner-loser game, when it's always us as the American people that's going to be the loser. So what we're losing, what the shiny object that we're following is the I told you so. I told you the media was liberal. I told you the media means us no good. I told you. Now, and so now the thing is this. They've been I telling you so for a minute now. For years. Now we're watching it transpire before our face. And everybody's pumping their chests. I told you so. I told you so. Now, if they've been telling you that for years and you're just now seeing it now to where everybody's feeling good about themselves, we're feeling great about our candidates pointing out something that we've already been pointing out for years, we have just officially been distracted by attraction. The media has head faked us again. By showing us something attractive, we're once again distracted. We're in trouble because guess what we're not talking about? We're not talking about what the president and this liberal administration has been putting in place that's going to destroy all of us. The shiny object of I told you so is distracting you from what you need to be telling us. What we need to keep on the forefront. Not let the media distract us into this thing of what? Knowing what the media already does. What is this administration doing that's going to be detrimental to all of us? Even our liberal brothers and sisters in the media. ISIS. These refugees that's not vetted coming into our country that will behead us all. We're following this shiny object and nobody's talking about what this president is doing with executive orders, out of order, and all kinds of world order. And we're not talking about none of that. We're following the shiny object. We're beating our chests like we're saying something brand freaking new. Eureka! The media's liberal. Now let me tell you something. Why isn't it that the media likes to talk about mental health issues when it comes to these mass shootings? Why is it? What you've seen on display was mental health issues at its finest. They replaced guns with microphones and cameras. It was a hit job. It was some mentally unstable reporters, mentally liberal, psychopaths, narcissists, everything that it takes to go in and massacre people. And that's what they tried to do. They tried to massacre our candidates. But those were Americans asking that question. To other Americans, America has the best of all worlds. We got mentally challenged, we got mentally stable, we got unstable, too stable. We got too much stuff going on here in America. This is the thing that makes us exceptional. How we compartmentalize all these things and still work together to bring about good for Americans. And that the whole world wants to have that goodness for themselves. You're watching some mentally disabled reporters up there assassinating people. If they would have had guns, they would have shot them. But they had microphones, and they had cameras, and they had marketing, and they had us watching to the tune of 15 million, the most for this already understood liberal television show. And while we're over there saying how liberal they are, we are forgetting the fact that they tried to assassinate our candidates' characters to pave the way for Hillary Clinton, that's going to be the third term of Obama, that is already setting in motion, bringing in the people that will kill all of us. Gays, straight, atheist, lesbian, Republican, Democrat, conservative, media, not media, kid on the playground. They've been practicing. They are trying to pave the way for the person, I'm going to call her Hillary Flinchton. They're paving the way for somebody who won't flinch when they come in here and start killing Americans. She won't flinch when they kill our children. Why? She supports Planned Parenthood. She ain't flinching now. She's unwavering. They're killing our children. She's going to be a steady hand at the wheel when that part starts taking place. She will be unmovable, unraveling. She will not unravel right before us in front of the cameras. She will not hesitate to lie about what is going on when they're killing our children, and when they're killing the Christians, and when they're killing the homosexuals, and when they're killing the atheists, and when they're killing the reporters, our mentally disabled liberal reporters that's helping usher in what this administration is doing. They're helping usher in anarchy. And we're too busy following the shiny object of I told you so. I hate to say when they start doing this, I told you so. That's why we got to stop this thing and not be distracted by the liberal media sacrificing themselves so that we're not looking at what's really going on. They distracted us by making us feel attractive. We feel beautiful right now. Read your Twitters. Read your tweets. Don't you feel good? Don't you feel like, haven't you been saying all day, I told you so, the liberal media? I told you so, the liberal media. Man, so what? What's really going on? We need to help our fellow Americans, even the liberal media, understand what's really happening. They want anarchy. Hillary Clinton, they want to be the leader so she doesn't flinch and she doesn't give up. So Hillary Flinchton is who they paved the way for last night by mowing down our candidates on purpose and getting our talking heads that's supposed to be the watchdogs of what's really happening. And we're not watching. We're just watching our poll numbers go up. We're watching how much people are calling in and saying, yes, you've been telling us this for years. Yes, but no, we're not talking about ISIS. When was the last time you heard anybody talk about ISIS? When was the last time? When was the last time we talked about our border? When's the last time we talked about... We just had the Democratic debate where this woman sits up here and lies through her freaking teeth. And now all we're talking about is see what the liberal media is, something that we already know. Come on, people. I told you this debate is going to tell you more about us or yourself than it is going to ever tell you about the candidates. And what it's telling about us, guys, is that the media still and the liberal left still knows how to get us to follow the shiny objects. they still have us emotionally by the gonads. And we are massively in trouble as long as we let the liberal left continue to show us the shiny objects that we're going to go chase after. Hey, I'm Phil Williams, and this is my response to this tweet on the Phil Williams Show.